Anybody who's listening to this, you can be whatever you want to be, but you can't bullshit the process.
Thanks for playing with us.
106 in Park was created by me.
The music is all about information.
Position don't give you the power. Information gives you the power.
I think we're going through a creative pandemic right now.
If you moved on 10 or 15 or 20 years after me, why is you talking about me?
Tupac Shakur, when he rocked this world, he'll pull up to your house with your boyfriend in there.
Yo, this is Big U. I just finished the Guys Show. Check me out tonight or get slapped.
Everybody in here nice as fuck. Everybody here dressed nice. Every piece of clothing we all have on. We walked in the store, we saw it, and we bought it, right? That's what music is. Nobody, you didn't walk in the store, somebody said, yo, your frame, this blue shirt, you will look nice in this. You'd be like, yo, calm the fuck down. Why are you trying to sell me that? Right? Of course, man, that gray sweater, that's nice. Hey,
but
chill.
you can't say that like playlist doesn't, and in this era,
Nope.
there aren't as many real fans.
Can I tell you why?
Go ahead.
The playlists are a trick. Because
I agree.
The playlists are, first of all, the playlist is real estate that's already paid for.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. The playlists are real estate that's paid for. You ain't getting on the playlist if you ain't already got your real estate. So when a record label drops a song, they know they're going to get 3 or 4 songs on New Music Friday.
Yeah.
They know, right? So they ain't going to get 8.
Yeah.
That's why they might tell you, we need to put your shit back in.
Yeah.
Not because they might tell you 10 other reasons, but it's really because her shit coming and we need to make sure her shit gets on that playlist.
Gotcha.
So the playlist is already a trick. Dog, it is about the people. Before I met you, before you followed me back, before you hit me and said, yo, I fuck with you, I was a member of your community.
I appreciate that.
No, if I can appreciate that, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because you created a community around something that I cared about.
Yeah.
You didn't even know me from Adam, but I'm a member of your community. So you don't even know it. So I'm following you, I'm learning from you, and I'm building from you. I don't even know you, but you are one of my leaders, right? Yeah. That's how artists gotta do. But here's the fucked up part. No one wants to accept it ain't you. It ain't your time.
Yeah.
And no one wants to accept that.
It takes a long time.
So it takes a long time to say, maybe it's me. Man, it's a dog. The master class for me was working for L.A. Reid. That was my master class.
What were the top, give me top 5 lessons working
Oh
in LA.
my, bro.
I need this.
Bruh.
No.
So L.A. told me, he said, he tells the story of Rhianna, right? And he was like, Rhianna came, she was very successful. She was moderately successful her first album. She went double platinum her second album. That was the SOS and everything else.
Yeah,
when did she blow it out the water? Good Girl Gone Bad. She cut her hair. And he was like, that haircut made her an icon. Think about Rihanna. Once that haircut came, that's when she became fashion. That's when she became everything. So he was like, you have to adjust. You don't know what's gonna work, so every day you have to adjust. You have to reinvent yourself because it might be your hair. It's like Future was a hood nigga when he was rocking the hat to the front with the bun in the back. Yeah. But when that nigga put on that motherfucking hat and had the fucking blonde tips, it felt different, right? That was all learning from LA. He made you pay attention. He was like, he like a regular hood nigga now. Now he look like an icon. So sometimes people want to show up as themselves and want to be loved. But that's not how the world works. You got to work for that love. If you work for that love, you won't lose. So that was the first thing. He would say, always adjust. Pay attention to the hair. And he was like, Tony Braxton, cut her hair. He was like, Halle Berry. He was like, Halle Berry was a star of Boomerang. We was using Boomerang to break our artists. I cut Tony hair, short hair, because if you're a black girl that can rock a short haircut, that means you black and beautiful. So he said, you can grow it out later, but let's show that. So he always taught me packaging and everything else. Another thing, he was like, seduction, every interaction is a chance to seduce someone or reduce someone. So every interaction is a chance to seduce or reduce. So you can make people feel, because it's a funny story. That's how you talk. By the way, I'm giving it to y'all like he was sitting at the table like we are, but it was always in the midst of like, listen, man, you don't fucking listen. We had an artist I flew in, and it was this big songwriter. I don't want to say his name because he gonna be on the show, but he's a big songwriter. And he treated me like shit because he brought me to the studio, you know. Nigga ain't never talked to me before, but now I'm at work for L.A. Reid, like, yo, I got something for you. You know how niggas do. I got something for you. Bring me to the studio, play me as artist. Artist sung 3 covers. Mind you, he's a songwriter, producer. Artist sung 3 covers. I learned from L.A. So I was like, yo, where's the original song? And he went crazy on me. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't get it. You don't understand greatness. And I mean, he went crazy on me. Like, I am who I am. And I'm like, okay, listen, hey, okay, man, I'm wrong. You made more hits than me I've ever done. I'm wrong. Flew him and his artists up. Artists sung them same 3 covers. The whole room was like, incredible. And then as soon as he walked out the room, somebody said, where's the original songs?
Yep.
Because he's who he is.
Yeah.
That's like you have you don't have a portfolio. It's like that's the least you should have. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they was like, that's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You are a hit making songwriter, producer. The bare
Where's the
minimum you
shit
should
at?
have is at least one song that lets us know. So they was like, so I was like, I said that. Mind you, like 30 people in the room. And LA was like, yo, let's give him a development deal. Because he got hits in him, but he got to cut it first. We can't give him the money without him showing us he can make it. Yeah. So I was like, man, I'm about to go get his ass. He said, don't do that. Don't go down there and reduce him. We don't get the deal if you reduce him. You better go down there and seduce him. Go make him feel good about the deal we about to get. What the fuck is wrong with you, Ray? I was like, but LA, he's like, you know you right. Why you need him to know you right?
Ego.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all these things was like, damn. So, bro, it was so many interactions. He would just always he would tell us, hey, you don't have to. He would always say, you don't have to. I'll give you a good one. Damn, I'm revealing this. I don't know if you're going to tell me. I don't know if you're going to feel like this about this. But LA, anytime LA meet an artist, he would always bob his head. He never told us why, but I'm smart enough to know why. He would bob his head. So you could be playing the worst song ever. He gonna be in there like, mind you, everybody else is like,
garbage. This shit is horrible.
But mind you, he said to us, he said, I'm not gonna tell you why I do it, but I know why, because I'm smart enough to figure it out. And the reason why was because every artist that met LA said, LA loved me.
It's a feeling you want to give.
Which made you, even if the time wasn't right, guess what it made you want to do?
Come back,
yeah.
Because I know you loved me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew what it was. So he always taught me that. And he just taught me the point of it. He just taught me how to make hits. Like, he would always say, like, I remember I was sitting in a meeting with Travis Scott. And, you know, mind you, this is right around the time where Travis Scott was making, he was on tour with Young Thug, and this is when Young Thug had about 5 or 6 hits. Yeah. This is when they had that song, Pick Up the Phone, Baby. Yeah. So Young Thug had Danny Glover, he had Stoner, he had all these hits out, but Travis was the headliner. And it was Travis's tour, Doug was right before him. So, you know, I'm thinking this is amazing. He got 1,500 kids in the Hammerstein Ballroom going crazy for his music. And LA was like, and he was like, he need hits. He need more. He need hits. And then he told Travis, he was like, yo, that shit you doing right now with them 1,500 kids raging, and this is classic seduction. Yeah. Any other person would be like, man, we need hits. LA was like, that shit you doing right now with them 1,500 kids raging, that's crazy. That's crazy. And he was like, yeah. He's like, you don't know it's crazy that 1,500 kids raging? He said 20,000. He was like, He was like, you know how you get to 20,000? We gotta make hits. That's what made Travis go in lockdown and say, I'm gonna make hits.
What's the formula to making a hit?